What is going on YouTube? Today I have a video for you, and today we're going to be going over my week 1 picks for the NFL season. Let's get right into the video.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Alright, now today this is like a brand new series I'm opening up to you guys. I'm basically going to make my picks every week for the NFL season all the way up until the playoffs, and then we'll do some comparisons. We'll see how I do. I might have some special guests here and there to make some predictions with me every week, but we'll see what happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this week. I'll make all my predictions, and then after Monday I'll make a video recording how I did, my results, what I missed, what I got wrong, all that kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. Alright, the first game of the season is today, and it's the Kansas City Chiefs at the New England Patriots. And I'm going to go with the Patriots. The Patriots, in my opinion, are going to go 16-0. They're monsters, bro. Tom Brady's the GOAT, and New England's going to win, and they're going to be 1-0. Now, all these games are going to be played on Sunday, and the first game is the Jets against the Bills, and I think the Jets are going to go 0-16. They're the worst team that ever stepped foot on a football field, so yeah, I have the Bills winning. Right, next game is going to be the Jaguars and the Texans, and I think the Texans are for sure going to win this one as well. The Texans got a lot of things going on in Houston right now with the floods and all that kind of stuff, and I definitely think Houston's going to come out with a lot of energy and a lot of fire, and I think they're going to absolutely destroy the Jaguars. Game number 4, we got the Steelers against the Browns, and 100% you got to go with the Steelers. The Browns are just a mess, like all around in organization, talent-wise, everything. So basically, I'm just going with the Steelers. The Steelers are basically the only team I think that can challenge New England in the AFC. So hopefully the Steelers come out 1-0. Alright, game number 5, we got the Arizona Cardinals at the Detroit Lions, and this to me is going to be a tough one. The Cardinals, we don't know what we're going to get from them this year with Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald and all those studs. I think they're going to have like an up and down kind of year, but Detroit too. But I think Detroit signing their quarterback back, I think that's going to do very big dividends for them in the long run. So I am going to take Detroit over the Cardinals, but not by a lot. It's going to be a very close game, very competitive game, but I do have the Detroit Lions at home taking out the Arizona Cardinals. All right. Next game, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Miami Dolphins. And this is another one. I think Jameis Winston's he's going to be really good. I think he's going to have to prove a lot of haters wrong here. I think he has to lower his interception rate. Going up against a good Miami team who I think can make the playoffs if everything goes well for him this year. So I am going to take the Dolphins, but this is going to be another close game. I do think the Dolphins, who knows, it's going to come down to the very end, and I think Miami's going to win it. Next game, we got the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Believe it or not, I don't really have Atlanta making the playoffs this year, as crazy as that might sound. Atlanta, to me, is going to have that hangover, just like the Cubs are having in baseball right now. I think Atlanta's going to have that Super Bowl hangover. But I do think they're going to come out on top against the Chicago Bears this week. They're going to win, and Chicago is going to be 0-1. Here we go. Now we got the Oakland Raiders against the Tennessee Titans. And this, to me, is going to be another good one. I think Marcus Mariota is fantastic. He's a stud. But to me, you have Derek Carr, Marshawn Lynch, Amari Cooper, Crabtree. Their defense is bad, I'm not going to lie. Oakland's defense is very bad, but I think their offense can carry them through week 1, and I think they can get a road win against the Tennessee Titans. Next game, we got the Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals, and to me this is going to be, once again, this is going to be another close game. I do think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to pull this one out, because even though they got Joe Flacco, and as great as Joe Flacco is, I think Cincinnati's got enough weapons with AJ Green, and Dalton's he's gonna do what he does best. So I got Cincinnati, probably a little bit of upset. Some of you guys probably will have Baltimore, but I'm taking Cincinnati in this one, especially at home. Next game, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington Redskins. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm kind of high on Philly this year. I think Philly is going to make the playoffs. I think they're going to win the division as well. You know, as tough as Dallas is and as good as the New York Giants are, I think Philly is going to come out swinging this year, and I think they're going to come out on top against the Washington Redskins in DC. All right, now this is going to be this is an odd game here. It's going to be the Indianapolis Colts at the LA Rams. And I don't think either teams are very good, especially as long as Andrew Luck is out. The Colts are basically a mess, and they're a disaster. And you don't really know what you're going to get out of Jared Goff. I think about week 6, week 7 is when you'll really tell what kind of quarterback he's going to be, especially in the year. But I am going to take the LA Rams in week 1. Only reason is just because Andrew Luck is not playing, basically. All right, here we go. We got my team, all right? We got the Carolina Panthers against your San Francisco 49ers. And unfortunately, I don't think they're going to pull out the upset, especially against Cam Newton, who I think is going to have a bounce-back year. I do have the Panthers beating the 49ers, but hopefully the Niners can make it close, and who knows, maybe they can pull the upset of a lifetime here. But I do have the Carolina Panthers. Next game, and this is probably the game of the week in my opinion, we got the Seattle Seahawks at the Green Bay Packers. And as great as the Seahawks defense is, and as much talent as they have on their defense, I don't think Russell Wilson has enough offense and enough firepower to withstand the greatness of Aaron Rodgers, basically. Aaron Rodgers is just the man. In my opinion, he's the most talented quarterback in the NFL, including Tom Brady. So I do think Green Bay is going to pull this one out. And I think, there's no excuse for Green Bay this year, man. They got a great team, good defense, and a lot of weapons on offense. So to me, in my opinion, there's no reason why Green Bay can't go to the NFC Championship this year or even the Super Bowl. So I do have Green Bay beating Seattle this week. All right, next, this is going to be another good game, I think. You got the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. So just because it's at home, I think Dallas is going to be pumped for it. They're going to be ready for New York. And I think Dallas and Dak Prescott, Ezekiel is going to play in week 1 too, so that makes it even greater. So I do like the Dallas Cowboys in week 1 against the New York Giants. All right, next game we got these are the 2 Monday night games now. So the first Monday night game, we got the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings, I think, are going to pull it out just because the Saints defense is so bad, man. The Saints defense has always been bad, but especially this year, man, they're going to be extremely bad. And I think the Minnesota's offense is just going to run through their defense. Their defense is going to be on the field the entire game, which isn't going to give the offense much time to score. So I believe Minnesota's going to pull this one out. And the last game, and it's the Monday night game, it is the not the San Diego Chargers anymore, it's the LA Chargers. We have the LA Chargers at the Denver Broncos. And I don't think either team is that good either, especially the Chargers. I just think the Chargers are the worser team out of the two. So I am taking the Denver Broncos, and those are my picks for week 1, guys. So like I said, on Tuesday, I'll probably make a video posting all the results of all the games. I'll have like a column of my picks, and then I'll have the column of the results of the games, and then we'll compare them, and then we'll keep track of what was my best week. How many teams did I get right, all that kind of stuff. So I think this will be a cool series for you guys. It'll give you guys a lot of input, let you express your opinion. Sorry about that. But yeah, make sure you guys post your comments down below. Let me know who you would have taken differently, what teams you have different than mine. Put your list down. Who do you guys have winning and losing? Who you have 1-0, 0-1, all that good stuff. So with that being said, guys, we are less than 20 subs away in my giveaway. So if you guys don't know how to enter my giveaway, make sure you guys go watch my other videos. It tells you all about how to enter it. It's a $50 PSN/Xbox card, so make sure you guys enter that right away because we're closing in on 300 subs and you don't want to miss it. It's a pretty big deal. So make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new. And I'm out, guys. Take care. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.